Hey everybody, and welcome back. Glad you could make it for another video. And today we're going to be having some fun. We are going to be doing our What's for Dinner video for this week. So sit back, relax, and let me give you some dinner ideas to make life a little easier. Hello family and friends, I'm Susan, and welcome to my home. Hey everybody, it's Susan here, and it's Monday night, and it's time for some quick, easy spaghetti with meat sauce. I'm going to be adding some of that bolognese that I made a couple weeks ago to meat up the spaghetti sauce. It's just going to be some spaghetti, some sauce, a little bit of meat, some garlic bread, and a salad. We are going to have a Caesar salad with that, so something quick, easy, simple, on a Monday night. So come on along. My ponytail's already up. Let's get to cooking. Okay, and I just put a Ziploc bag full of my bolognese in the pot. I'm going to add some spaghetti sauce in with it once it warms up, and that's what we're going to be using on the spaghetti itself. I'm waiting for the water to boil. Then I'm going to put my pasta in the water and get the garlic toast in the oven to reheat, because it's what we made the other week, and put it in the freezer, and it's got frozen. So waiting on everything to warm up, and then we'll start doing a little more cooking. Here's tonight's supper: garlic toast, some salad to go with our spaghetti. Let me get some spaghetti on the plate. Okay, and let's get some sauce on that. Like I said, meat sauce, there it goes. Or the bolognese and the spaghetti sauce on top. All right. Get a little bit of Parmesan cheese. There you go. Supper tonight: spaghetti with meat sauce, Caesar salad, and garlic toast. That's what's for supper. Hey everybody, it's Susan here, and it's Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. We're going to be doing something a little different than a taco, of course, but still taco related. My taco bake. Love it. It's kind of like a Mexican lasagna to some degree, but it is so good. You'll love it. I've already done a video on it, so I'm going to do some short little snippets of how I make it in this one, and I'll link the original video below. But let's go ahead, get this ponytail up, and get started cooking some good Mexican food. Here are the ingredients for the taco bake. 1 pound hamburger. I need it to be browned and drained. But after I drain it, I'm going to add some onion to it, so that way it'll give it extra flavor. I've got some taco seasoning that's going to be going in it also. And I usually put some Cholula, Tabasco, and taco sauce on ours. Surprise, surprise. If y'all have watched any of my videos, you know I like it spicy. I've got some large wraps, and these just happen to be the carb counter. That what I had. I need to use them up, so we're going to be using them. And of course, my huge bag of Mexican blend cheese that I'm going to be doing on each layer. But I'm going to start layering it up as soon as I get the hamburger and onions nice and sauteed, and then we'll layer up the taco bake. I cooked up the hamburger meat. I put the taco seasoning in. I put a little water in so it'll help it absorb into the meat. And I put the onions in. I'm going to let these saute for just a little bit until the oven gets to 350. And then we'll start building the taco bake. Let's get started layering up. The first thing is, of course, 1 tortilla shell. And I like the bigger ones because these edges will become crispy whenever I put more of them in there. And I'm going to go ahead and put 1/3 of the hamburger and onion mixture in the bottom. And spread it out. That's probably right. Okay. Spread it out. Now this is where I add a little bit of extra spice with my Cholula, Tabasco, or take a medium taco sauce. I like it spicy. You can make it as spicy or as unspicy as you want it. Okay. Now, the last part of this layer is the cheese. And of course, Mexican blend is what I always use. And I get a good amount on there because it will melt up and keep the layers secured to each other. Okay, and now I do this 2 more times, layering just like this, until I get 3 layers, which is what 1 pound of hamburger to me does best. And whenever you put the next layer of shell on, all you do is just let it gap up a little bit, because this is going to become really crunchy. And let me bring you back when I get the whole thing layered up. And that's the 3rd layer, and I'm going to go ahead and top it with a bunch of Mexican cheese. And this is just going to, I put a lot on the top, because that's what's going to be nice and gooey when everything gets baked. So I want to make sure that we've got plenty of cheese to melt on the top. That way it looks really good when it comes out of the oven. That looks really good. Okay, now this is ready to go in a 350 oven for 30 minutes. Check your oven to make sure, a little bit closer to 30 minutes. Some go quicker than others, but my oven does right at 30 minutes. So let's put it in and see what we get. 30 minutes later, and it's nice and crispy. And I'm going to cut into it and serve it up. Okay, and here it is, taco bake. This happens to be low-carb tortillas. That's what I had in place, but that's what we had it with. Lots of beautiful layers. I don't know if you can see all that, but this is something amazing. Some sour cream, a little bit of lettuce if you want on top, but it's all good. And this is what's for supper Tuesday night. And it's Wednesday morning, and I am going to put in some chicken into the crock pot to make some barbecue chicken. So basically I've got some frozen chicken straight out of the bag. I'm going to put in some barbecue sauce, which is my favorite kind, Kraft sweet and spicy. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water over the top to distribute the chicken, distribute the barbecue sauce around just a little bit, because whenever that cooks, that's going to make its own juice. And going to put it on low while I go to work, and that's about 8 hours, good 8 hours. So we've got it in the crock pot. It's ready to cook. Put the lid on, and I'll see you back when I get back from work. Hey everybody, it's Susan here, and tonight is Wednesday night, and you saw me put the chicken in the crock pot this morning. We are going to have some barbecue chicken sandwiches. Probably some beans, maybe a little salad. I don't know what else I'm going to put with it, but it's going to be good either way. My ponytail's done up. This has been a long day. And let's get the chicken shredded up and get the beans heated up so we can have some supper. And here is what the chicken looks like whenever you take 2 forks and you shred it apart and let it sit in the juice just a little bit. But it is ready to put on a sandwich and make some barbecue chicken sandwiches. Let's build this sandwich. Okay, Daddy, hush. I know he is. I'm trying to build a sandwich, okay? Gonna put a little bit of mayonnaise on both sides because I like mayonnaise on both sides of a pulled anything sandwich. Gives it lots of moisture. And then I'm going to get some of the pulled pork and put on here. Okay. Lord and Daddy just came home and Bud's having a fit. That's it. Now, do you want slaw on yours or not?
I don't know what you're making.
Chicken. Barbecue chicken sandwich.
Put slaw on.
Okay. Let me get a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. Of course, this is the sweet and spicy that we love. Ooh, put a little bit too much. Just running out quick.
You want to let me have it, or you want to play by yourself? Is it mine? You want me to get it?
Okay. here is some slaw. He wanted some slaw on it, and I had some leftover Kentucky Fried Chicken slaw. So that's what that is.
Ain't no telling what I'm getting.
And we've got some baked beans.
You hear it? You hear it? You hear it?
All right. And that's what's for supper tonight. Barbecue chicken sandwich and some baked beans. Hey everybody, it's Susan here, and today is Thursday, and it's Thursday night, and we're gonna have a club sandwich. Been wanting one ever since I saw Fallon make hers about a week or two ago on her channel, and I've been craving one ever since. And she used country ham in hers, so of course I've got to try it with the country ham in it. So it's Thursday night. Let's get us some sandwich going on. My ponytail's up. Let's get to cooking. And I'm getting ready to make a club sandwich. I've got some country style ham in the pan, about to fry up. I have some turkey breast to go on the club sandwich. Some regular ham, depending on if I want ham or country style ham. Some cheese and some bread. I've got some tomatoes and lettuce and mayonnaise and all the rest in the fridge. So let's get started on building some sandwiches. Okay, let's get this thing put together. I'm going to put some mayonnaise on the two end pieces. I may need to put it on the middle piece, but we'll see. Okay, the first piece is going to be the bacon, lettuce, and tomato, which I'm using country ham instead. There's a nice big old piece of country ham. That is a big piece of country ham, but Danny will love it. I've got some tomatoes. Not from our garden. Our garden's completely gone for the year now. And a nice big piece of lettuce. Okay. There. Now I'm going to put some mayonnaise on the middle piece. And on this side, turn it around. There you go. And now, some ham and turkey. And turkey. All right. Now let's put the lid on it. And, oh, I forgot to put this cheese on it. Well, I forgot to put a piece of cheese. There's supposed to be a piece of cheese on each side, but I'm just going to put a cheap piece of cheese on the front top. There you go. Now let me cut it down the middle. And there you go. Club sandwich. Country ham included. And that's what's for supper. Thursday night. I hope you've enjoyed this week's What's for Dinner. A lot of good meal ideas to get you through the week. Easy, quick, and so tasty. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We love it when you respond to our videos and leave comments. I love to answer your comments and answer every one myself personally. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We would love it if you'd become a part of our channel's family. Until next week, see you then. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram or Pinterest and comment on these videos. And let our family be a part of your family.